hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, excellent, perfect. Last time we saw the basics of CSS. Ignore my Spotify. Okay. So the thing is, I was trying with not basic. I was trying with CSS for a bit. There is a where is it? The way you end up doing it is like there is head link rel is equal to style sheet and HR. Is that what it is? Is there like a comma or something? One second. So this thing, right? You do like HRE and then on the link you put in index.css, which is this thing exactly, right? Because it's just
Mhm.
telling you that. But the thing is, what ended up happening is if I do this and if I like, what do you call it? Where's my where is index? There we go. This is the thing, right? If I do open with browser, not Google Chrome, I have Opera GX, right? It gives you this exactly. This is not what I mean. What I mean is like if I refresh this doesn't change. So I'm assuming it's either because my PC is not able to find where index.css is, or it's like what do you call it, losing its goddamn mind. So instead of using CSS, what we are going to do is we are going to do styling in the old-fashioned yeehaw way. All right. So
Oh,
okay. The once upon a time, CSS was not a concept. Once upon a time, HTML was like the only way to make websites. People who knew HTML knew how to control the internet. And that's not exactly true, but it's like they know what they're doing kind of thing.
mhm.
But the problem is HTML was not the best tool, the actual coding language, quote unquote, for HTML was not the best tool to do websites. Normally what people would end up doing is like if you have an artist or something, they'd much rather be more comfortable drawing boxes or moving boxes around rather than telling the computer exactly where the box is to be placed, right? It's better to say something along the lines of it's better to be like it's better to drag stuff like this more so than writing code that will say like change the position of this thing from this thing. I mean, it's a preference thing, but it depends on for more a lot of the artists that was not the case. So that's why CSS was invented. But before that, what people used to do is they had the style tag, right? So let's see, a style tag and then style slash. It's a tag that defines all the styles. Where is it? Okay. So for example, if I want the style tag is defined by all the tags that are in it, so to speak. In the example that I'm going to show you, in this tag, they're telling you that the H1 tag will be color red or the paragraph tag will be color blue. In our so let's start with this something simple, right? So I'm going to say like H1, I want its color to be red. So I do this H1 and then not like this, not like H1, open curly braces, close curly braces, color, you are. Remember, at the end of the curly braces, you want at the end of every statement, you want to give a semicolon. That's how because there's no like tabs or anything along those lines. That's how the CSS the HTML sometimes understands that this is the end of statement kind of thing, right? Okay, I'm gonna save this and hopefully this should have worked. No, it's still not working. Why is it still not working? Is it not? Look, there's a reason it's not. You know what? We're gonna do this old-fashioned way, which is where's my index? Where's my index? Index. Right click, open with maybe Opera is this screen. Where is my old Internet Explorer? Okay, cool. You know what? F you, do whatever. We'll deal with this. Nope, this is not what I want. Open with.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but your audio
Yeah.
is a bit
Oh,
low.
sorry. It's probably the weird mic that I'm running these days. I don't lie. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? One sec. Index dot open, not open with this index dot text. All right. This open with let's say Google Chrome. Do does the same thing. If I do right click view page source, it'll give me this. Oh, it didn't save. Did it not save it? That's it's not. This is index dot. This should be index. I'm gonna do style control if I miss the goddamn thing. There you go. This is exactly correct. Exactly correct. Let's put a space here. Let's put that. Oh, I think I know why. Because no, there is a space is not. Sorry, this is not what usually happens. Usually this works out, and my thing will be lucky telling me. Nope, still no. All right. In that case, I'll think still like we'll figure this out. Why this is not working? Maybe it will work on your PC, which is a possibility. But for now, I'm gonna teach you like something, right? Ignore
Okay.
stuff. They're gonna do list. So lists in Python often means what do you call it? Lists in Python often means the thing that where you put all the data types and it's like a whole thing you
Mm-hmm.
can redo. Lists in HTML means bullet pointed list. There are two kinds of lists. All right, let me just check my code real quick because like this thing. Okay, so there you go. It's li, right? Okay. So first, what you gotta do is you gotta I want to say my favorite colors. All right, so I'm gonna say UL and then it's U. Where is it? UL. Yeah, so UL, and then I'm gonna close this UL because every tag, most of the tags. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say LI, and then let's say, and then slash LI. I don't know. Same thing. If I do LI and let's say blue, then I do slash control S. I'm saving this. Then now I'm going to index.html and looking it over. What that didn't even update. Wait, then I feel like a new file. file, save as index.html. It will make index.html. See. Okay. So that's not also what's supposed to happen. Why is my PC being stupid? Is this is not what I want. If I refresh this, what happens? No. Sorry, my PC is not going by my way today. Why is it usually it does? This is the correct one. There's li. Oh, this is I. That's why. Okay, so far so great. File, save as. Oh, it's saved as index.html. And then if I open this, so it's you see it says green, and then immediately afterwards it says blue, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
giving it an
Okay.
order. But what I wanted what I wanted was that's why it's L1. What I wanted was green and then blue. So you see there was L1 here. That's why. So it's li/li/li/li. And now if I do we close this, go here, and then I hit file, save, and then I refresh this. See? So it says green and then it says blue. This is called an unordered list. There's no numbering here. There's no like dots here. It's just are called unordered list, right?
Yeah.
But I want an ordered list. I want it to be. I don't know. Is it, so what I'm gonna do is just do OL ordered list. Let me check. Not wait. Oh no, right. Close this. I'm going to save this. So this is file save, and then I'm gonna open up index. See, so now it's OL means ordered list. It means it's one. Came out as one green, two blue. This is a great way to like what do you call it? Structure your information in the sense of like what do you call it? In the sense of if you want to list things in a certain order or something along those lines.
Mm.
That
Okay.
being said, while we were doing this, I think I also realized something. Let's try this. Last try, all right? I'm promising there's a reason for my madness. There's stupidity in this, right? So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do 81 bracket color space light blue. Color light. All right, sure. Control S, and where is this? I'll close this, control S this just to be safe. I'm gonna hit file save, and then I'm gonna that's not it. I'm gonna open this. Okay. I was right. It's just not awkward. It's awkwardly saving. Look, this is called error finding. All right. Sometimes PC just hates you. Okay. So we're going back to this. So first we learned about unordered list. All right. Basically, it's like how you
Mm-hmm.
list. Now we're going to learn about styling and how to change things. So in the style tag, I've given H1, and then I've given color, and then I've given light blue. What happened? Anywhere I use the H1 tag, it will basically become that color. So if I, for example, if I do this, and then I go here, and then I say something along the lines of like H1 behold or something like that, right? Slash H1, and then I save this, and then I refresh this. You see, it says it's light blue here and it's light blue here. Wherever I use the tag specified, this tag specified, it will basically what do you call it? Change the color to that. Okay, but I want more properties. I want to change the size of the H1 tag, even though H1 is really big. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do size. Let's say I think it's like 12, and then semicolon. And then I control S. Let's see if this works. It didn't work because H1 is often the same thing. Let me pick something different. One sec.
Is it
You
maybe
go
the spacing between the
Usually it's not the spacing. Usually it's just the fact that this size is probably called something else. You know what I mean? Fonts. Let's go with font. Text. Let's go with text. There you go. Color, background color, image, alignment, transformation. There we go. Text transform is not a decoration. So sorry, yeah, I'm like confusing you. All of this is what you can do with like style tags. All right. Idea is like you should be able to handle the text and anything along those lines in a more simpler way. There we go. It's font size. See, that's what I mean. It's awkward. So I'm gonna write font, right? And then I'm gonna write control S, and then we go to index. So you see, it immediately shrunk down. It became hello, and it became behold. All right. So say for example, you want to change the background color now. So instead of that means I want to change everything that's within the body tag. So what I'm gonna do within the style, I'm gonna type body, start a thing, and then I'm gonna write background that two dot, and I'm gonna say let's say it's going to look awful, but you know what? It's worth it. And I'm gonna save this, and then I refresh this, and you see the entire background becomes the green color.
oh
Now,
wow.
now the thing is, people often are the colors that are like green, light blue, red. They're all often considered as standard colors. Every artist should
Mhm.
often tell you that sometimes they just give you like what is it called? Web safe colors or HTML colors or something like that, right? For
Mhm.
example, if I write color red here, right? It's going to hurt our eyes for a bit, right? If I write red here and then I refresh, wait, I didn't save it. I didn't save it. This is why you always. And then I hit refresh. You see, it becomes red. I am going to change it back to green, white again. 1 second. because it's hurting my and I refresh. So cool. So but sometimes people are specific with their color needs. I believe sometimes there's a book. I think not book. There's like a magazine that tracks like current what do you call it, trends in website colors and things along those lines. Some people say it makes the website more easier to read. I digress. So let's say I want a random color. I want a color. Let's say I want this shade of green. All right. So
Mhm.
you see there's a hex code here, right? What we're going to
Yeah.
have to do, we're going to copy this hex code, and then I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to just instead of I, I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that. Then I control S here, and then where's the index? There we go. It becomes
Oh,
that color. All right. So it also works with specific hex codes. But if you want very normal color, just type green, red, or anything along those lines. You're fine. Next. There is the fact that we change the font size, right? Let's not do that. Let's keep this way. Let's say what do you call it? I do color light. Control S, and then I refresh here. All right, cool. So we have hello behold. Let's make it less light blue, more like what's a good color here? Red, orange. Oh god, I'm bad with color theory though. That's a unfortunate thing for me, but it is what it is. It became orange. It still hurts our eyes, but it hurts our eyes less. Okay. So you notice that if I gave background color to body, the entire thing became this thing. What if I give background color to H background color? Right? You see,
oh,
it the entire H1 tag, whatever is in the H1 tag, which includes all the space, by the way, it will consider as blue color. Which again, if you're the kind of person who wants that kind of website, you can do that. But again, it's not standard practice, so to speak, right? But
yeah.
now you know that you can do that. So that's something. So I'm just going to save this and I'm going to refresh this. Six. What else can you do? So all of the style, anything that's within the style tag, right? All of this is considered as CSS or computer style sheet or compressed style sheet. That's the actual thing, right? The idea with compressed style sheet is like HTML is not able to handle all the colors, all the body, all the changes. That's why we are adding a little bit of style to this. That's why we are starting with the style tag and ending with the style tag. Any changes you make in this bit will basically coincide to the changes within the website. All right.
Oh,
Let me think about if I'm missing. Oh, right. Image. Now. What I want to do is, for the lack of better image, I want. There's no other image that I have. Holy. Okay. I want this image onto the website. All right. It's called Dante
mm,
Blair. I'm going to write this image. Let's say this image, right? I want this image on the website. I want to import this image. So what I'm going to do is the thing is where is it? Where's my the tag for that is I'm going to say before the hello. What I'm going to do is img is equal to Daniel dot png. Right? Let me check. The file extension is important. Otherwise, it'll look for the wrong PI. Daniel dot png. Right? So I'm gonna control and then if I go to index and then I replace, you see the image is already there. It's like pasted onto the thing, and you can see the image like on top of it. This image does not have a background. That's why what do you call it? You can see like the back, like it's a transparent image basically,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So if I change this to something like Dante Blah, I think that's what it's called, right? Wait, I save this. So it replaces that image, but it comes with the background image. So a big part of this is going to be what do you call it? What image you have and how you're gonna play around, like how you're gonna help, like with you're gonna cooperate with artists and things along those lines, and they're gonna say like, okay, I want this image here, kind of thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now the last thing is what we're going to do: image src Dante Blur, and then it's like center true. Center is equal, no, not like that. So what I'm going to do? Oh wait, instead let's go back to Daniel. So let's say Daniel. Something. What did I write? Daniel. Sorry, I draw these for my friends and then I forget what their name because they tell me specific
It's
names.
fine.
Okay, so right, I'm going to style tag and I'm gonna say img open curly braces background dash color red, and then I refresh this. You'll see that only the image has now a red background. So the transparent image, that's why the red background shows up. But now we can see that red background, right? And if I do something along the lines of like size is equal to 32 p control S. Oh wait, it's not font size, image size, I think. Give me a second. There's a bunch of things you can do with the image, basically, right? right? So it's like image price. There you go. Oh, it's width and height. Sorry, you have to refer to these a lot because it's a gajillion different. What do you call it? It's a gajillion
So
different.
CSS and HTML are like the same.
Well, they're not the same, so to speak. They are so you know how you need ideally for Python, right? Same
Yeah.
way you don't need CSS for HTML, but they are like similar. It's one of those things where like they work together like they work together and
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
hello, can you hear me? It cut me off.
Yeah, I can I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay, okay. We're good. We're good. Point is, there's a lot of tags that you can attach to image, and then what do you call it? We can play around that, and it like reduces, increases depending upon what you end up doing, right? So now
Yeah.
you can share your screen, and we can go through the same setup, all right? But to sorry, I never answered your question. But CSS and HTML are basically sister programs. HTML was originally created, and then they decided that in order to make the websites beautiful, we needed CSS. So they did. They made CSS in order to make HTML beautiful. But you notice that while we are in the style tag, we are still using CSS things, right? Style
Yeah.
is often a way for HTML, like for us to make like small changes to the websites. So for example, if your homepage has a similar style to the rest of the thing, but you just want the color to be a little different, you can add in a style to it, and it will take that or whatever CSS file it's connected. All right. Okay, cool. Sick. Again, beautiful image. Every time I look at it, it's like
Thank you.
so first.html, first.text. If nothing is there, that means like it probably didn't save last time. Which
Why is there nothing here?
it
Wait.
sometimes doesn't save you. Word text is very awkward. Text notepad
It's
is very
not
awkward.
there. Oh wait.
Well, we're gonna have to start from scratch. Not
Uh,
scratch, but enough from the scratch, I suppose, right? So doc type, yes. HTML. Close that, and then open a HTML tag, close the HTML tag, write everything in with it, right? Sorry, I was drinking water. My bad. So you start with body, and then you close the body tag, and then you write whatever you want, right? All right, sec. Now, let's do a simple thing. Like add a heading one, and then say something like introduction, and then below that add a paragraph that, and then say something along the lines of like, what do you call it? My name is Priscilla or something, right?
okay.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna work on the
And then
I think
paragraph like that.
paragraph. Yeah, a paragraph with like, my name is Priscilla and things along those. Just save it and check. If not, we might have to just copy and paste it in a different thing. Notepad is annoying. Save as. You're right.
Yeah.
Save as first.html.
Where did I save it?
Good question.
I
Welcome to
did not
HTML.
wait. Hold on. I
Yeah,
saved it somewhere else.
welcome to
Oh
HTML
yeah.
101. It happens every time, every goddamn time, dude. So yesterday was 31st, right? So this is
Okay, sure.
30. Let me know when you're done, by the way.
Is it this? Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. 07/2024, and this is
Oh
0.
yes, it's done.
Oh, may I see it? 1 second. Oh, yeah. So close the paragraph tab. So like slash p, right?
Oh right, yeah.
There you go. Okay. So just let me check out the site real quick. Nice. Okay. Sick. Awesome job. Now we're gonna add our first up, we're gonna do the basic stuff, which is add a ordered list. So let's say fruits. So what you're gonna do is hit enter in after paragraph, hit enter. Yeah. Now open up a tag that says UL, meaning unordered list. Okay. And then close this tag, like so slash UL, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like now wait. So what you want to? Oh, first you have UL and then you have slash UL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what you want to do is every item you're gonna list your favorite colors, right? So every time you want to list something, you want to do open a tag and say li list item, right? Close that and then close that tag. So open a curly brace slash li, and between those two, let's say write your favorite color, say green or something, right? I don't know what your favorite color is. That's why I'm asking.
Blue
Blue.
maybe?
Nice.
Mhm.
Blue. And then another item, let's say my favorite color, which is not Jen's favorite color, pink. Jen is my sister, sorry. So now type pink.
Pink? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now slash li. All right. Now remember to close the unordered list tag. So slash ul. Now save this and check it out. See? So you have blue and then pink. Okay. For our sanity's sake, add a heading like above the blue and pink that just says like my colors or something like that, right?
You want a H1 or H2?
I think H2 is better, isn't it? Yeah, let's do H2. Also, you're already thinking like a HTML designer where you're like, oh, I will ask to be clear, otherwise I will be in trouble. It's so painful, dude. Let me know once you're done. I'm sure working on the thing, right?
Yeah.
15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yeah. Let me just finish with 15 plus 0, 7, 20. Let's see if I drag this. If it's 16, 17. Okay, so, I'm going to send you the attendance sheet. I filled up all the things. I should be writing 1, 2, 3.
I can barely hear you.
One sec, one second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Is this better?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, so I'll send you the attendance sheet real quick. Because again, I was working on this right now. Our attendance sheet is done. I will do the timings later. I should write timings. I'm realizing every time I look at this attendance sheet, it's like there's more stuff in it. Okay, just tick all the boxes. I'll do the timings. Like I don't think I can like copy paste this because if I copy paste, if I do this, it'll be like 3:30, 4:30, and that's even more annoying. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, you just
Yeah, there you go. See, I mean, we did have it from 2:30, 3:30 in my defense. All right. So
that's
yeah, there
actually
you go.
really smart.
I've been doing this. Excel's my nightmare and Sheets is even more. Anyway, so we got this part. Excellent. Now let's start with our stylings. Oh no, wait. Before we do this, thinking of content is always difficult. We're gonna start after the unordered list. We're gonna have another H2 that's going to say like my favorite animals or something, right? Again, you can tell that I'm like, oh, you watch anime, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
sometimes.
Let my favorite anime. Let's do my favorite anime. It's easier. That way, at least it's relevant to what do you got current situation, right?
I
Okay.
don't watch much. I
But
did
you know
watch.
enough, right? How many animes? Like, okay, instead of anime, let's do shows then. Wait, can you hear me?
Sure. I think anime is much better because I have an idea of what all
Okay,
anime
that's better. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. But this time, instead of an unordered list, we're going to make an ordered list. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, right? So
Yeah.
hit enter, and then instead of UL, it's the same format. So it's U instead of UL, you're just going to write OL exactly, and then same logic. You're going to go LI, whatever your anime is, slash LI, and repeat until you're satisfied, so to speak.
Oh wait, I need to think for this. Okay.
Welcome to web development. You have to think a lot. This is like the surface. Sometimes you'll be like, is 5 px better than 6 px? And then someone will say 7 px, and then you punch them in the face because they are cringe.
Yeah. It's like you have to be so creative for this.
Yes, yes.
I don't
So
like
you
it.
see, so
I'm
you,
not the creative side.
but you see why people consider it as like not a real language. Because again, when you consider a brain, right, you have analytical and you have creative. If you're creative, HTML is like, it's not easy, but you can do stuff with it. But if you're not creative, well, buddy, we're going to have to sit here for a while.
Yeah. I have no idea if I'm spelling this right
Oh,
or
don't worry about spelling, dude. I do bad spelling. Just type MHA or BNHA if you're a nerd. That joke's
yeah,
pretty
you know,
fun.
this I
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right. So now if you save this and then check it out, you will see various refresh.
Yep.
All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a style tag to this. All right. So the style tag is added not in the body. It's actually added above the body. So first thing, let's start with the head tag. All right. So below above the body, start a tag called HEAD, head, right?
Itchy?
AD. A as in alpha,
Mm.
and then D as in donkey. Donkey, I'm so bad at this.
What?
No, D,
HEA?
D, like the thing above your neck. D. No, D as in down or D as in
Oh,
what-
C. Okay,
E.
C.
Not
Sorry.
C, not C. Wait. What comes after C? The next letter.
D.
C. Yeah, that exactly that. Head. You're trying to
Oh,
say head. Is it my voice? Or is it that? I'm not sure. I want to get a
no,
new mic.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're
I'm
fine. You're fine. Fine.
out of
Now,
it.
remember you want to also close the head tag. So slash HEAD, same thing. Slash. Right. Alright. So the head tag is often considered as what's the term? Is the metaphysical data that it stores. So first thing that we're going to do in the head tag is you see on when you go to the website it says first.html, right? We're going to say it as my HTML page. So first you're going to open a tag called title, like title of a thing, right? Title, TITLE. Yeah. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Close the title tag, and then within the title tag, type something like my HTML page or something. My HTML page or something along those lines. All right. Now you want to save this and check it out. All right. On top, do you see in the tab thing? It says my HTML page above.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you can change that in the head tag by using the title thing. Head's entire point is anything that's not within the body of the thing that comes into here. So if you want to say something along the lines of like HTML page, that also you just change the letters and you're good. All right. But in the same way, what the head tag also holds is the style information. So after you close the title tag, start a new tag called style. So after the title, open up a tag and then say style, STYLE, and then close style. That will give you a gap to work on. Right. So let's start with the background color of the website. So now you're not going to start tags. You're going to write body. BODY, and then you're going to open. Usually people give a space here. You don't have to, but it's better to give a space. And then you're going to open, yeah, flower bracket. That's what I was going to say. And then I want you to write background color. Yeah, exactly like that. Thanks. Yeah, I was going to say you need to put a dash in the middle. Okay. Then do that. And then put any color you want. Any color. For now, let's say every color I can think of is assault or ice. I need to think of a proper gray. There you go. Type gray. Put a semicolon. A semicolon is next to the L key usually. No, semicolon. That's yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, now close the flower bracket. All right. Save this and check it out. Hopefully it works.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, six. So it already changed the color of the body. It changed the body color and it looks pretty now, right? Now, let's try a lighter shade of gray. So go to Google or something and let's figure out a better gray, right? So, type color picker. It's usually end up, yeah. Pick either your favorite color or a different variation of gray, like something lighter, right? Okay. You see it says hex.
Yeah.
Just copy that. If you like double click on that, it should copy. But there's also a button, I think, right? Yeah. You want this, the person, not the person. What do you call it? The hashtag symbol on it, right? So yeah, just paste it. There you go. So the hashtag symbol copied it. Sometimes it doesn't copy with it, and it's really awkward. Try running.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. It's a little bit not awkward. What's the way? It's a little bit reddish grayer.
Yeah, it's a reddish.
Reddish gray. But again, color theory, not my thing. We are here to write the program. We are here to make the website and say, hey, look at my website, kind of, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then what we are going to do is, we are going to change the color of. Okay, we are going to change the unordered list into, let's say, a good color. What's a good color for food? Green. Okay, cool. So we're going to change anything that's within the unordered list into green, and anything that's within the ordered list into red. All right. So what you're going to do is we're not going to go all the way there. Like when we are doing with style stuff, we're not going to look at the body. We're just going to look at the style stuff. So hit enter and then type UL. So hit enter and then just type UL. So we are referring to the tag that is UL, right? That is unordered list. Same way, just open up a bracket and instead of typing background color, write color, and then give it like green with the fruits one, right? No, it's the favorite colors one. Yeah, just type color. You're fine. Green. Let's say that, right? Put a semicolon and then close. Next up, for the ordered list. So the anime one, make it red. Make it red. Okay. So wait there. Can I? Is it?
Oh.
Zoom this? All right. So again, assault on the eyes, but this is why people who know colors, what do you call it? Help us out with these things because specific colors are real weird. So there's that, right? So that worked out pretty well. Now, hypothetically, let's say after the OL, type write LI. So we are referring to anything with a list in it, like the LI tag, right? Type LI and then put something along the lines of like, let's say yellow, color yellow. Where is this thing? Now try saving and refreshing. See, the entire thing became yellow because the way the unordered lists work, so to speak, right? It's like it has UL and then you will give the LI tag. So it gave priority to the LI tag over the UL tag, right? Now, copy, like now move the LI tag above the not LI tag, like move the LI style that you did, right? Like move that above the UL style. So it'll be LI color UL and then LI color yellow and then UL and then you know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. And then remove the last one. Now save it and check it out. It still doesn't matter. Well, this basically means this. It means that, order doesn't really matter. It used to matter in the previous version, but I guess they removed that. More we know. So just be careful whenever you're modifying tags because again, override the most recent tag. So in this case, for the letters and for Demon Slayer Hero Academia, it's checking the most recent tag, which is LI, and it's taking the properties of the LI tag. All right. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make it center. This is a tag that I didn't show off yet, but it's helpful to know. All right. I want you to, in the same LI tag, what we are going to do is like not comma, then inside the flower brackets, I want you to hit enter and type text align. So that's text, text as in words, right? Ext, yeah. Dash and it's text, like text, yeah. Sorry. Dash align as in alignment, center, all that exactly. So do the two dot right. After that, type center. CENTER, not CEN. Like use the very specific spelling. HTML is an American thing. That's why yes, HTML is an American language. So you see the color uses COLOR instead of CLOUR, which everyone hates. So it moved to the center. It aligned the entire thing to the center of the screen. It's again helpful, not helpful, depending upon who you ask. But it's one of the things, right? If you don't like that, if you want it to be the right, you can just it basically sets the alignment. So if you continue do the center and change it to right, it will automatically move to the right. Refresh.
Oh,
See, it moves to the right. So justified is justify is also a thing, by the way, but it's like real awkward, and sometimes it just doesn't work. So people just don't do it. Again, it depends upon who you ask, really, right? What else? 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 Spacing. So I want you to type text indent. So that's X underscore IDENT.
here?
And after instead of after a line, like the next property you're gonna give the list, right? So hit enter. text dash INDENT indent. D as in after C. So
It's
wait,
it's E
I'll
or I?
no wait, I'll send it in the chat. I'll send it in the
Intent,
INDENT.
intent.
Indentation. That indent basically means the arrangement of how
Oh,
things
yeah.
go.
Intent.
Yeah.
Okay, intent.
E.
Okay.
E.
In,
All right. So now I want you to give it like same logic, like put two dots, and let's say 50 px semicolon to save it, not to save it, to confirm it, and close the curly bracket, right? Yeah. So after you save it, check it out. You see, there's a gap between the entire between the first thing and second thing. It's not as much as center, but what it does is like it puts a small margin kind of thing in front of the. All right. Same logic. We're going to change the letter spacing a little bit. So I want you to type after the text indent. I want you to type letter spacing. LETTER and space, not space, sorry, dash SPACING. I'll type it out in the Zoom chat too.
like this.
The spelling is kind of awkward here because again, American LETTER like this, and then
Basic.
give it like spacing, right? Yeah, and then give it like 5 px or something. Semicolon. All right, now check it out. Oh, okay, give it like 10 px or something. So maybe it's default on 5 px. Oh, wait, it's not letters, it's letter. Like
Oh,
it's not plural, it's one thing. Yeah, right now.
yeah.
See, so there's a dot. The difference is there, right? It's like now do -2 px instead of 10 px. Then it's big, huh? Now
Okay.
try it. See, it squishes them together. So text spacing can be used in order to, what do you call it, squish them together or something along those lines, right? Then word spacing instead of letter spacing, we're going to do word spacing. It does what it does. It does exactly what you think it does, right? So just add word spacing. Like after letter spacing, just okay, that's probably for the best. Next type word spacing. Give it like 5 px, I guess. Save. Now check it out. See, so there's a gap between every word. Between words, it has 5 pixels of gap. Right. This is just the starting. Like this is just scratching the surface of everything that we're going to do. Tomorrow we'll be able to start with margins and sections. Basically, the idea is like not tomorrow, Monday. Tomorrow we don't have class. Monday we'll be able to, like, what do you call, separate sections of the thing in order so you can like make main menus or hovering menus and stuff like that, right? For now, though, you already have added a pop of color, and then it comes. You can like with the knowledge that you have, if you want, what you can do is like, oh, look at my notes that I've taken in HTML format. Why did you take your notes in HTML format? Because I don't like myself. Whatever, you know what I mean? It's the same. But yeah. Okay. So far, any questions though?
No.
All right. Six. In that case, our class is done for today. Thank you for being here. She's done with the Instagram link. I'll shill it to you. If you want to go pop on by, that's also fine. If not, that's your choice. But again, this is like a, enjoy other stalls too if you want. But she wants to sell chocolates in her stall, so to speak. So I'm like, you know what? Follow your dreams. I like send you the location too if possible. All right. Again, you
Yeah.
don't have to. This is just me being a good brother. All right.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I'll see. I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
I
that's
will
fine. That's
I
fine.
will
Don't
check
worry.
with my parents
All right.
and
Don't. I'll talk to you later then.
bye bye.
Bye.